Part 30. Fantasy, I rely on my mobile phone to pretend to be the Emperor. Author, Beside Ermaran. Chapter 307. With this single byte from Suju, it was sent out. These people of the Maka clan who originally rushed towards Suju were confused. Everyone immediately stopped in their tracks, and their faces were filled with a confused look. Hey, why did I suddenly appear here? What's the situation? Oh my god. Why is His Majesty Suju, the ancient emperor, right in front of us? Could it be that they deliberately entered our tribe to see and select the geniuses of our Maka tribe as disciples? These people of the Maka clan don't know what happened. But this does not prevent some of them from using their brains very well, and they also like to fantasize. They start to use their imagination crazily. Of course, this kind of thinking of the Maka tribe was quickly refuted by other Maka tribe members who were relatively intelligent. Are you really stupid or pretending to be stupid? Didn't you see that we left our place and ran to the front of His Majesty the ancient Emperor Suju? Wait, why are we running up? Hey, Chief Solong, why are you pressing me with the spirit of your ancestors? Oops, it hurts. Let go. Solong listened and looked at his fellow members of the Maka clan, chatting very normally. He knew that Emperor Suju's words of destruction had an effect. So, a little after careful investigation, he confirmed that the members of the Maka clan were indeed no longer unconscious. Only then did he silently take back the spirits of his ancestors and let all those who had been suppressed by him before the people of the Maka clan regain their freedom. At this time, the people of the Maka clan in Solong, who had not been deceived in the first place, came immediately to tell the people they knew about the Maka clan. He was brought back. During this process, Suju didn't say anything. He just watched all these actions silently without speaking. Solong detected that there was no anger in Suju's eyes. He felt relieved. After a while, he felt that Suju was still so kind-hearted, so he felt relieved. At least Suju would not be a tyrant like the ancestor Dragon King. But in fact, Suju felt that the gathering of colorful light balls this time attracted, and the reason why so many members of the Maka clan were confused and rushed towards him was all caused by himself. Because Suju had no idea what would happen when he brought together these various series of elemental spiritual powers. The people of the Maka clan fell into madness, and they didn't know that this madness would also confuse their minds. They lost the ability to think and began to rush towards Suju's dragon body. But fortunately, this process did not last too long, and Suju completed the steps of destruction. Next, according to the final gathering, he reassembled the poisonous elemental spiritual power in his hands into a form that could give these the elemental spiritual power used by the Maka clan. This process is actually very simple. That is, Suju felt that if he absorbed all the poisonous elemental spiritual power into his body, he would then purify it. The elemental spiritual power that has passed through has been instilled into these people of the Maka clan. It is a little strange. What is the strangeness? Strangely, if I did this, wouldn't I be equivalent to becoming a purifier? Or is it a detoxifier? I ate these poisonous elemental spiritual powers into my stomach, and then spit them out for the people of the Maka clan to eat. Sujiguang felt a little nauseous just thinking about it. It just so happened that the amount of these poisonous elemental spiritual powers was too huge. He felt that if he absorbed all these elemental spiritual powers into his body, he would probably feel it. If you are a little tired, you should purify these poisonous elemental spiritual powers directly outside the body. So Suju prepared the fragmentation, destruction, and gathering. But what Suju did not expect was that these poisonous elemental spirits gathered together, the poison in the power actually directly changes the quantity and produces a qualitative change. It is not only fatal to these people of the Maka clan. It will self-destruct if it is absorbed even a little bit, but it also has a natural attraction to these people of the Maka clan. This as a result, these members of the Maka clan were attracted to the light ball in Suju's hand because of their lack of determination. There were tribesmen scrambling to get close to Suju. Therefore, fundamentally speaking, these people of the Maka clan did not have any problem. Suju would not be so stingy as to blame a small negligence of his on these members of the Maka clan who are unable to practice. However, fortunately, this emperor is fast enough, and now only the last step is left. When Suju successfully dispersed all the poisonous elemental spiritual power in his hand and destroyed the poison of the ancestral Dragon King contained in it, Suju finally began to gather pure elemental spiritual power.